done with.
Dude, you've been done.
I'm still here.
For what? Why? Because you just want to be a asshole.
You're right.
Then why the would you be in this competition? Bone face.
Why do you look 50 and you're 24?
What? What did you say? Go yourself, you.
Would you rather have the brand new PS5 or a weekend with these three lovely ladies and you can do anything you want with them?
Wait, anything with them?
Like anything.
A whole weekend?
A whole weekend.
Damn, but the PS5 though, like it just dropped.
I know.
Ah, damn, y'all beautiful though, but
Hold on, what'd you say?
PS5 or us?
Oh,
bro, y'all beautiful, but I had a PlayStation 4 for 4 years, but I need a PS5.
Oh, God.
My nigga.
Y'all, so this dude came in my DM yesterday. He was like, "You're pretty, I'm trying to get to know you." He literally sent me $1,000 just to get to know me. And y'all literally sit here and think I'm gonna get to know y'all for free when somebody just paid me $1K for him to get to know me? Be so for real.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now.
Would you feel comfortable if your father was watching your OnlyFans and subscribing to it?
Probably not, no.
You would not feel comfortable, and I'll tell you why. That's because in your heart of hearts, in your soul, if you still got one, you know it's wrong. That's your work. In my work, if my mother consumed my work, I'd be thankful and pleased that she took an interest in my work and supported my work. If she bought my products, I'd be thankful. If your mother or father bought your products, you'd be disgusted and ashamed because you know what you're doing is wrong and the product of what you're doing is bad.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
I got a question for you. Do you have car insurance?
100%. No reason.
All right. Do you have homeowners insurance?
100%.
Do you have life insurance?
100%.
Do you have medical insurance?
100%.
Did you get tired of your insurance agent talking about the possibilities of you losing your life and being rewarded? Hold on for a second. I know, but don't be a butt person. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. You have insurances. Although it's a very uncomfortable situation, and life insurance people who sell it tend to be scumbags. They tend to be looked at as scumbags, like, I don't want to have this conversation about me dying, but you surely will die. So you better have the conversation. The reality is, yes, it's a very tough conversation. I have to spend a lot of time talking about it. It's very difficult. However, there needs to be some insurance, and there's no insurance, and so we must talk about it.
He ain't lying.
That all up in me at one time. Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, "Don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm going to take it easy on you." She said, "Okay, I think I can take it." So he laid down. The nigga rushed all that dick up in her.
Jammed it into there.
Jammed and round.
Like Jam City.
All kind of dick up in that girl at one time.
Dang.
And took her breath some more.
Thanks for all your help. Bye-bye, Tanja. Bye-bye.
A win is a win. A win is a win. I don't care what y'all say. A win is a win.
What's up, y'all? It's Kelly West. Thank you for tuning in to another episode. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you feel this shit. So yeah, I appreciate y'all tuning in. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of a light crowd, but it's all good though. You know what I'm saying? We're still about to continue and come into the show. Now, y'all see from the top, it says woman body shames Diddy. But then, of course, women are complaining that men are body shaming Jennifer Love Hewitt. Ooh, Hewitt. Now, what I kind of find ironic is even before Diddy got found not guilty on the RICO charges, women were already attacking his nether regions. You feel me? Why? Because word on the street is, he lacking down there. He lacking, right? Oh, that's what the ladies are saying, right? The ladies are saying this. I don't know nothing. I don't even really care because guess what? Whether Diddy's well endowed or not, he still was able to still get all up in them hoes. Let's just be real. He was able to still fuck all them hoes. I mean, at this point, it doesn't really matter whether he got a millimeter Peter or he, he packing, because at this point, guess what? Diddy still had Cassie still sucking plenty of dicks, had one dick here, one dick there, and dick everywhere. She was getting slapped left and right. You feel me? She was getting slapped left and right. So, his dick size don't even matter because guess what? His dick might be little, but his money long. Pause.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
So, ladies, y'all can talk about, oh, he's short this, he's short that. Y'all still gonna suck it. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter whether niggas got a shrimp dick. You're still gonna suck it. You feel me? You're still gonna put it in your mouth. You feel me? You're still gonna bob and weave. You dig? So, you know what I just find ironic is in this day and age where women do not want to be body shamed, body positivity this, body positivity that. And women want not to, they don't want men to talk about their bodies and talk about how they're out of shape and talk about how obese they are, right? But yet, women are still teasing and shaming men for not having that much down there when these men couldn't do anything to make it, to change it otherwise. Unfortunately, ladies, I guess a dude could get an extension, but it's not very popular. And I don't even know if it's even that possible to even make it that much longer. You know what I'm saying? Now, if we were able to go ahead and cheat like y'all and get the BBLs, BBL everything, then maybe, maybe y'all can. But here's the thing. What's crazy is this is say they had the male BBL and you can make it longer. Guess what? Females will still be clowning you because of that. It's kind of like, women got a whole bunch of toys and this, that, and the other. Shit, Little Ninja buy a Gok 3000 and them bitches find out. Man, they're going to ride that Ninja all week.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Now, with that being said, we're going to talk about the whole little Diddy situation, right? So I do have a quick video to play. There's this chick named Nancy Grace. Okay, this Nancy Grace chick, this white woman, this liberal lady, she's been covering, I guess, the Diddy case, and she was one of those chicks who wanted to see him, saying, go to jail and throw away the key. And, she was the one who was she was one of the people who was very, very upset when Diddy got a not guilty verdict. So with that being said, just on strength, fuck that bitch.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
I'm telling y'all, Democrats are not your friends, black people. I ain't saying necessarily Republicans are the best, necessarily your buddy either. But Democrats, y'all, are not your friends. And they have shown it plenty of time again. Now, with that being said, I do want to show this lady's video. Check this out. Uh-oh. What? Are you serious? Dude. Hey. Yo, I guess that's on me. Let's see here. Good thing is I have it not too far away. Here we go. Boom, we can pull it on here, and I'll show you on the screen.
Did you ever see one of these?
Oh my God.
No,
anything like it. Let me unwrap it.
Oh my God. This is not my day, is it? What a vindictive bitch.
Did you ever see one of these?
No,
anything like it. Let me unwrap it. Anything like that.
There was a conscious effort for my peripheral vision to stay above the neckline, so I have no Halloween.
So I'm talking about comes.
I've seen the clips. Yeah, I'm quite sure what you're referring to, and I cannot corroborate those facts, unfortunately. For your
even just a midge.
I cannot corroborate.
And last question. Did you ever see one of these?
Yo.
No,
You don't find that
anything
suspicious?
like it. Let me unwrap it.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Oh. Who are these niggas?
I cried laughing when I read it.
You know what I'm saying? like, we need to stay away from these niggas.
Oh, y'all think I'm talking about Punisher? No. I ain't talking about Punisher. Matter of fact, salute to Punisher for not talking down on another brother, especially the man who paid him money and let him fuck his bitch. So salute to Punisher for not saying nothing, fruity about P. Diddy. So salute to bro.
My nigga.
Salute to bro for that, man. Why put another black man down? He was already doing bad already. Why talk about him more? But do you see the vitriol in a white woman? See, that white woman, she's mad at all men. So Diddy just represent, not only rich men, but rich black men who will never give her time of day. Because why are you, lady, do you know the people who hire you probably got Tootsie Rolls? But they truly never give a fuck about how men feel.
Nasty bitch.
And shit, nothing. I'm gonna just leave that alone. But yeah, man, don't get me wrong. White women are good and nice and dandy to have when they're younger, but when they get older and start getting vindictive, Kaylee's definitely turned Karen's, bro. For real, bro.
Got to know exactly who you are. Lord have mercy. We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused.
Shout out to XL Pro. Shout out to Robert Hodge from Facebook. He says there have been many feminist prosecutors who never cared what man she destroys. Facts. No lie. If I got a chance, I will probably try to cover the fact that the Diddy prosecutor got fired. Hey, the Diddy prosecutor got her ass fired, bruh. And you know what? She deserves it because, you know, some people might say, oh, that was her job. That was her job, right? Just because something's your job doesn't mean that you actually have to enforce certain things, okay? Because I see people not do their job all the time. You know, so, you know. Now, with that being said, she deserves to get fired because you was part of a whole campaign to take down a black man by any means necessary. And guess what? You went by any means necessary and it still didn't fucking work. So, you know, I guess they sunshine on a dog's ass sometime.
He ain't lying.
Now, I also want to show another video that I got. Because, like I said, not only did this white woman, Nancy Grace, disrespect Diddy, but also Gassy herself disrespected Diddy. And she talked about his penis size, too. That's actually how it even came out that he had a small thing. Pause. With that being said, there's a guy who did make a post on, he made a post on social media about this lady, this Nancy Grace lady. He did a reenactment. Check this out.
Sticky, wrapped up in secrecy. The most soft, sticky, wrapped up in secrecy. The moment it hits the light, melted mediocrity. Tonight, America, we are diving deep and unwrapping a case stickier than a lollipop on a humid Georgia porch swing. We are peeling back the glittery facade of Mr. Sean Combs. First, he was Puff Daddy. Then he was P. Diddy. Now he's just Diddy. At this point, he should be calling himself Dinky or Shrink Daddy, because what we're finding underneath, ladies and gentlemen, is one sworn statement saying that Mr. Combs, brace yourselves, allegedly has a Tootsie Roll sized weenie. We're talking that awkward Halloween candy that gets lost in the couch cushions that nobody fights over. A miniature milk dud, so to speak. You're wielding a bite-sized baton, a bedroom backfire, a microscopic mock draw. At the center of this smoke and mirror empire is a man allegedly so insecure he's using jets, drugs, NDAs, and intimidation to distract from his half-melted candy cane of manhood. Allegedly, it's a chocolate-flavored disappointment barely worthy of a vending machine slot. Quite frankly, I've seen more threatening shapes in a bowl of Raisinets.
My nigga.
You know, I ain't really into dudes wearing wigs, but that was actually kind of funny because, yo, straight up and down, he is spot on. And yo, what is going on, bro? You know what I might to do? We might have to take a quick interlude.
He ain't lying.
A win is a win. A win is a win. I don't care what y'all say. A win is a win.
That all up in me at one time. Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm going to take it easy on you. She said, okay, I think I can take it. So he laid down. The nigga rushed all that dick up in her.
Jammed it into there.
Jammed and round.
Like Jam City.
All kind of dick up in that girl at one time.
Dang.
And took her breath some more.
Whew. So yeah, man. Shout out to XL Pro. He says like, share, and subscribe. $, cash out, $, Cali West, #1. Salute. So yeah, what else I got for you boys? Okay, so yeah. So I do have another video where basically it explains that essentially Cassie was the one who started this whole body shaming in the first place. So, I need to let y'all see this. I need to show y'all. Let's see here. Where's it at? Now, it was featured in Art of Dialogue. I don't know if XL Pro sent me to this. I don't know because I tried to check the messages XL Pro sent me. I thought that he sent it to me, but I don't know. I couldn't find it. But anyway, I ended up finding the video. And hopefully, they don't snipe me for it, but we about to play it anyway for fair use reasons, of course. Where's it at? Booyah.
Without him. Now, here's the thing. She actually did keep contacting me after that, but I stopped answering because I believed it was a trap. I thought she was trying to set me up, like trying to see if I would answer, despite the fact he told me not to. So I just stopped answering her.
And you said that Cassie, she'll disrespect Diddy when it came to his penis size, right?
Not directly, but inadvertently, yes. Like she would laugh at him after she and I had sex. She might smirk at him. Let's say she and I had an encounter and he tried to get on top of her after that. The comparison of the two inside of her was probably noticeably different. So a few times she would catch him smirking, laughing, stuff like that. And he asked her like, yo, what's so funny? And let's say she didn't give him the right answer. He'll kick her. He'll push her. That's really where the domestic violence came from. The domestic violence came from the fact that she would emasculate him. She would do things that let him know he had a small penis, that she really wasn't trying to hear what he was saying. Diddy's an arrogant, petty dude, bro. He's not trying to hear that. He's super competitive. He believes he's supposed to be in control. So his woman trying to like embarrass him in front of me is a no-no. That's why he used to hit her.
Speaking of being competitive, he used to compete with you, right? Well, who can have sex?
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
This is a sick Negro.
Yo, mind you, y'all, we got to take this with a grain of salt, okay? First off, bruh, I don't know. You ever talk about it's comparably different? I don't know. Like, Punisher said he didn't see what Diddy was working with, but you trying to say that you did or something like that? Or you was even listening to what Cassie even had to say? Man, as soon as Cassie says something like, oh, I got a bigger thing than, so okay, that's all I need to hear. I don't need to hear dimensions. I don't need to hear nut size. Yo, your boy do not need to hear about no other ninjas meat plan. Nobody want to hear about no other ninjas meat plan, bruh. And this dude is up here patting himself on the back for getting paid to go fucking ninjas bitch, bruh. As if he wasn't, as if other women, as if, other dudes wasn't fucking the shit out of fucking Cassie, bro. Man.
This is a sick Negro.
Let's continue to hear what this idiot got to say.
Yeah. Every time, like, let's say me and her were going and, I don't like going into detail about our encounters, even though I have. I kind of had to go into them because she's trying to pretend like Dave isn't as significant as he really was. And that's not the case, Cassie. We both know what time it was. So Diddy would watch she and I have sex, and it was hot. He'd sit there, he's high out of his face on E, Molly, ketamine, whatever concoction of drugs he's managing to take this encounter. And he might have looked at the way I had sex with her, and now he wants to do the same thing. So being high, he's not realizing that the penal size is going to make a major difference if you try to do that. He jumps on top.
Bruh. And NCL told me no more Diddy stuff, man. But, I had to cover this because guess what? People come to go watch this shit. But, yo.
It's an evil world we live in.
Butterfly in the sky. Come on. I can go twice as high. Let's get it on. Take a look. Nigga. My nigga. Reading rainbow. You think it's a game? I can go anywhere. Suck my dick. Friends to know. My nigga. Ways to grow. Nigga. Reading rainbow. Here we go again.
Yo. I don't know, bro. Something about a man crossing his legs like that. I don't know. And then he up here talk about another ninja's meat plan, bro. Hell no.
This is a sick Negro.
And he's really proud of himself, y'all. He's really proud of himself.
He tries to start ramming her. I've been on her, dude. It's not the same thing. And he can see that. So she would emasculate him with that. She definitely would. She would let him know that his penis was small. Definitely.
And Cassie, she used to ask you to urinate on her, right?
Oh, she asked me to urinate her for about 1.5 years, dude.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, every time I saw her, she would beg me to urinate her, to tell me how she likes it to trickle down her chest. She likes the warm feeling as it goes over her breast. And in the beginning, I didn't really know her as well as I knew her as the relationship developed. So I'm a good bullshitter. I would be like, oh, I don't want to do this today. Oh, I can't pee because I got a shy bladder. You got to cut water on or something like that, just to make her think I couldn't do it. But the truth is, it's disgusting, bro. Like, what man wants to have sex with a woman after you urinate on her? I'm from the projects. People used to piss in the staircase. I know piss smells once it gets old. It's yellow. It's nasty. It's nothing sexy about urine. So I told her this after maybe 1 year of her asking me. I just got tired of it. I said, yo, why do you keep asking me to urinate on you? Do you really like that? So she breaks it down to me again, how she likes the warm urine going over her chest and flowing down her breast over her nipples. Like, she was really descriptive to the extent where I could tell she was into this. But I remember I looked at it and I said, yo, check this out. If you want me to urinate on you, we're not going to have sex. Because
now, yo. Now, I guess everybody has a preference, right? Not everybody be down to want to do a golden shower and whatever, right? But I almost kind of feel like, what I'm saying? She probably would have wanted the golden shower even after they did it. But I feel like the reason why he didn't do it is because this sucker ass caught feelings for this chick, bro. If you ask me, based on all the things that he was kind of saying, like, he definitely had some feelings for that bitch, bro. Now, even though she was getting dick after dick, he was still, in love with a bitch, bro. Exit Pro said them golden showers. Sky Daddy 4444 comes through, says Cali West on the lookout. He said, I know it's past my bedtime. Cook Big Dog. Cassie worse than Diddy. Definitely, bro. Definitely worse than Diddy. She's an animal. An animal, I tell you. For real.
Nasty bitch.
And try to send a man to jail for the rest of his life. That's just crazy, bro. Shit crazy. But hey.
A win is a win. A win is a win. I don't care what y'all say. A win is a win.
So at least Diddy didn't get to spend the rest of his life in jail over this Jezebel. So let's move on to the next subject. So it appears that, Jennifer Aniston, she came back out. I don't know if some of y'all are even old enough to even remember who Jennifer Aniston is, or if y'all even followed the movies that she's been in. But of course, we all know that she was in I Know What You Did Last Summer, because that's the reason why she's even relevant again now, is because of that movie, right? But there's a movie that let's see here. If I'm not mistaken, she was in this movie too, and I could be wrong. I guess that wasn't her. Let's see here. I thought she was in Just Can't Wait, the movie. Was she in Just Can't Wait? Aha! Yo, peep this. Google is so crazy because I put it in with her name next to it and it wouldn't show me. But then when I posted it, when I looked at it again, it showed me. So I'm gonna show y'all. Yeah, I'm sure some of y'all do remember Jen. Oh, hold up. Uh-oh. I almost ended the stream, y'all, by mistake. XL Pro says she was on a TV show also. What TV show, XL Pro? I mean, I'm sure she's been in some shit like when she was little. Like, here's the thing. You know why? Hey, I don't know if you ever noticed this, XL Pro, but I noticed this. Most people you see on TV, even when you think that they're new, they're not even new. They just wasn't as popular. They were just maybe an extra or somebody who was just not significant enough for you to remember them. But a lot of these people, we be thinking that's new. I be thinking that there's like new actors are coming out. Some of these people ain't new. Some of these people has always been extras and they always been around. All these chicks is like from Mickey Mouse Girl, Mickey Mouse Club, all types of shit. With that being said, I do want to share this with y'all, if y'all can see it. But this movie, Just Can't Wait, is a really good movie, y'all. Even as an adult, it definitely encapsulates the 90s. But Just Can't Wait, look. Jennifer Aniston. She was so damn fine in this movie. See, this is Jennifer Aniston. And hopefully I don't get in trouble for playing this. But I'm not. Hold up. Because they will be tripping. Hold up. Oh, y'all can't even see what I'm showing y'all. Okay. This is Jennifer Aniston, y'all, in the 90s, bro. This is Jennifer Aniston in the 90s. Okay? Look at that body. Okay? Let me pull up Jennifer Aniston now. Jennifer Aniston. Jennifer Love Hewitt. I'll pull up her now. Now, I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. Is she still takedownable? Yes, she is takedownable. I mean, you know, I'm like, we're not gonna be disingenuous down here. Hold up, where's she at? We're not gonna be disingenuous. Would I take her down? Yes. Hold on, let me see. Let me see if I can do something. Let me show y'all something. Oh, damn. I tried to make it bigger. It got smaller. But, yo, Jennifer Aniston, she looked good. You know, I mean, look. If I was her husband, I guess I'd be happy with her as long as I got her good years. Be this. As long as I got her. Look, as long as I got Jennifer Aniston like her, you know what I'm saying? I would not be mad at having her like this. You know what I'm saying? She technically thick. You feel me? Like, yeah, as far as a black man's concerned, you know, black man be all over that like white on rice, even though she is still married. You know what I mean? Now, I mean, XL Pro says Ghost Whisperer. She said she was 20 years old or older. Ghost Whisperer. Interesting. But have you ever seen Just Can't Wait? Great movie, y'all. Just Can't Wait. Now, Sky Daddy 4444 comes through with the $5 super chat. You know I needed that, bruh. Salute. He said, I know it's past my bedtime for the collective play big dog cook. All the glory to the most high. Salute, G. I appreciate that $5 super chat, man. It means a lot. I would really appreciate if, even the Ninja Watchers or anybody will come through, even for a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Sprinkle a little love, just like my boy, Sky Daddy 4444. You know what I'm saying? So your boy some love. And once again, Sky Daddy 4444, I appreciate you.
My nigga.
Shoot, give me, you know what I'm saying? Thanks for the love, G. I needed that. You know what I'm saying? We all need that bread. Now, XL Pro says Jennifer Love Hewitt. Yeah, man. I probably keep on saying Jennifer Aniston. It's my mistake. You know why? You know why I say, you know what? Another reason why I keep on saying Jennifer Aniston. One, Jennifer Aniston is a lot more popular than her, And two, let's just be honest. Yo, hold up. If you pull her up, right now, she look like Jennifer Aniston now. See this. Want me to pull up Jennifer Aniston? Let me pull up Jennifer Aniston. Yo, straight carbon copy of each other. Well, I guess they don't really look alike, but they're kind of similar. Like, look, let me show you. Similar. Jennifer Aniston is just having to be more in shape than her, though, by far, though, hands down. Okay, wait, Jennifer Aniston, okay. But she almost kind of a little bit. Nah, Jennifer Aniston is actually pretty good to shape, actually. Hey, Jennifer Aniston, okay. Oh, y'all don't see what I'm seeing. Okay, Jennifer Aniston, okay. You kind of all right. But, you know what I'm saying? No cap, though. Real talk. That kind of looked like her, too. If you would have told me that was Jennifer Aniston from far away, I would have probably believed y'all, bro. Well, ironically, Jennifer Aniston is actually in better shape than her. Damn, ain't that something? Because Jennifer Aniston, I'm not saying that I wouldn't give it to her, Jennifer Aniston, but I don't know. I just kind of thought she was a basic Becky. But yo, let's just be real. Jennifer Aniston is in better shape than her. She's in better shape than old girl now. And Jennifer Love Hewitt was a sex symbol. Man, do y'all remember Jennifer Love Hewitt's pictures in the 90s? Like her posters? Because, dude, she was on a couple of boys' posters when I was in college. Let's see here. What we got? Let me pull this up on the side. What we got? Oh, Sky Daddy 444. He says, that's Jennifer Love Hewitt. He keep calling her Jennifer Aniston. Yeah, I told y'all, but I don't know. Hopefully, I don't know. You probably watching it from the beginning, Sky Daddy. But yeah, man. I know I keep on calling her Jennifer Aniston, but I actually called the right person, I think, the right time. Jennifer Love Hewitt. But Jennifer Love Hewitt looked like now she looked like shit. She looked like how Jennifer Aniston should look. Now, of course, Sky Daddy says, don't say it, Cali West. All snow bunnies look alike. He black. Nah, I ain't say that. I just said that sometimes they tend to be carbon copies of each other. Like, the reason why even black women might even look alike or similar is because they all get a similar haircuts. Like, for example, white women, they tend to kind of copy each other, just like sisters. Sisters copy each other and emulate themselves either. And depending on their hairstyle, you really couldn't tell the difference. And that's just women, period. But but if you was to go back to how Jennifer Aniston used to look, Jennifer Love Hewitt used to look, bruh, she's the chalk, bruh. She's the chalk. She's the chalk, I'm telling you. Let's see. All right, y'all want to see some pictures? So I'll show y'all some close up, and then we'll move on to party and bullshitting. Damn, did she scrape? Damn, did they scrape them pictures? Cause she had some little sexy little pictures. Okay. Well, look at her. Sheesh, look at that. That slim waist.
I'd buy that for $1.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. You know, compared to what she looked like now. Like I said, you know, she's not, you know, ugly, or I'm not saying I wouldn't take her down, you feel me? Because I would. I mean, but yo, remember y'all, we're men. Taking down somebody doesn't mean anything. Just because you'll take down somebody, that doesn't really provide their self-worth or anything like that, or, you know, whether you be willing to even kind of stick around with them for the long haul, right? But in essence, the reason why I'm bringing this up is because, you know, that's the topic of discussion tonight, is because essentially the only people who are essentially backing up Jennifer Love Hewitt for gaining weight is women who look like her or black men, bro. A man supporting man says, salute to Kelly West and everyone in the chat. Thank you for tuning in, y'all. We talking about Jennifer Love Hewitt. You know, sexy, skinny little mini. Now she, you know, looking like a chick named Jennifer Aniston. XL Pro says Snow Bunny Crisis Umar. Right. We might have to go over that tomorrow. Maybe we might have to even go over it tonight if we got some time, because we're just about almost done. I just want to read what Jennifer Love Hewitt and what the you know, the feminist brigade got to say. Just to kind of show y'all the complete difference of how they'll sit down and talk about a man's, you know, saying his about his size, but then when we start talking about their size or their weight, all of a sudden it's body positivity. They try to keep on shoving that into your face. So they ain't shoving body positivity until they start talking about your penis, right? Once they want to talk about your dick, then it's okay. It's okay to body shame. And what you want to say that it's okay to body shame because you feel the way you feel about Diddy? That's some bullshit. But okay. We just don't have to play your game. Where's it at? Did I lose the damn article? Oh, no. There it is. I know this has to be it. Oh, here we go. Boom. Okay, it was on computer too. Now, from Newsweek magazine, or Newsweek, it used to be a magazine. Skydaddy 44444 said, "Be well, a man support man. We appreciate you, G." Now, okay, so this article comes up in Newsweek, and the title is that Jennifer Love Hewitt re-enters the spotlight, sparks body shaming debate. Man, you know, they just put anything in the paper, don't they? Or should I say on the internet? Check this out. Do you see that? After they just sat down and talked about a man's penis, a black man's penis on national TV.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't.
That emasculation is real, yo. For real. Now, let's see here. All right, because we about to go into overdrive. We about to go in an overdrive. So Jam Ram City, y'all. Jam Ram City, y'all.
That all up in me at one time. Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm going to take it easy on you. She said, okay, I think I can take it. So he laid down. The nigga rushed all that dick up in her.
Jammed it into there.
Jammed and round.
Like Jam City.
All kind of dick up in that girl at one time.
Dang.
And took her breath some more.
Now, yeah. Sky Daddy 4444 says facts. Body positivity until it's the man. Facts.
Emotional damage.
As if men don't have feelings, which is crazy. Which is really crazy. As if men don't have feelings. But of course, when they want to shove all this, all this crap in our face, then we got to be okay with it. So let me read this goofy ass article. It says Jennifer Love Hewitt has become the target of online abuse this week after some criticized her appearance on the premiere of the 2025 reboot of the classic 1997 classic, I Know What You Did Last Summer. I remember I seen that in the movie theater, y'all. And I know your boy Callie is a movie buff, so yeah. Now, of course, the 46-year-old actor, producer, and mother of three wore a figure-hugging, ball-beaded gown to the debut of the horror thriller on Monday, July 14th. And it says, while many praise her look, some online users body shamed her, prompting swift backlash from fans, influencers, and experts alike. It says the much anticipated reboot, as reported by Newsweek, revives the cult classic with a fresh cast and a darker psychological edge, yet retains the suspense that made the original late 90s slasher film, in which the four friends, played by Jennifer Love Hewitt, Sarah Michelle Gellar, Ryan Phillip, and Freddie Prinze, accidentally delete a pedestrian and conceal their crime. 1 year later, they are terrorized by the mysterious figure who knows their secret. Now, of course, it says, however, the movie's spotlight on Hewitt's return inadvertently became a flashpoint for the toxic commentary around women's bodies. So it's okay to go sit down here and talk about black man's penis. I mean, in back in the day, like in the South and stuff, like they used to do mean things to black people when it came to their genitalia because there was penis envy. And then this white woman sat down here and essentially talked about a black man's penis, and American Democrats had no problem with it. You know why I'm so funny about it? What's funny is that I didn't hear anything from Dr. Umar or anything about it from the black community being outraged that a white woman was sitting out here talking about a black man's penis in a time where body positivity is supposed to be number one, right? But she's sitting out here talking about a black man's dick. You feel me? On national TV. And that's okay. But as soon as someone say, man, this bitch Jennifer Aniston don't even look the same no more. They probably didn't even say anything really off the top. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Okay. Oh, shit. Computer 2 down. Computer 2 down. Good thing computer 1 up. But like I said, but as soon as someone just said, Jennifer Aniston, she looked like a different, like, you know what I'm saying? She used to be thinner back in the day. Now they want to hear it. Now they crying now. Now it's the old pity party and the, oh, come save us, men. You know what I'm saying? The women were so strong and they do better than us. But as soon as something happens that they don't like, oh, come on, man. Come set the other man straight so we could come back out of our hole and act a fool again. But yeah, for real. But let's continue. Now it says, of course, New Week reached out to Jennifer Love's publicist for a comment via email. And of course it says, oh shit. You know what? I had to show y'all this. I had to show y'all this article real quick. Only because there's a picture on here. Like, and here's another thing too. I blame the men. You know, I ain't realizing, y'all, I'm totally in agreement with Coach Greg Adams. I totally believe that the reason why we go through a lot of this bullshit is because it's our fault. It's because of men. We didn't want to hold the line. We didn't want to check a bitch. We didn't want to say nothing. We wanted to let women just do what the fuck they wanted to do without saying anything and just, you know, laying down to the point that, you know, they're essentially, you know, and the truth is, you know, animals, wild beasts are supposed to be handled. Men ain't supposed to know how to handle women. Now, 17 says all on us. Facts. It is all on us. And it's all on us to even accept this bullshit. That's why, you know, your boy Callie's out here every night talking, well, every night other than on the weekends. Well, I come in, of course, on Sunday, but I try to come in here every, 6 days of the week. Why? Because guess what? Nobody else is going to say it. And have y'all noticed that numbers of my videos have been a lot lower lately? Like, I was getting like 1,500 views on some of these videos and stuff. Now I'm getting throttled. You know why? Because because guess what? The powers that be, they want to push a certain narrative and they don't like this thing. The truth is, they don't like the truth. They don't like the truth. They don't like reality. They want everyone to kind of just be aloof and be dumb. And if you're ignorant, they could just sell you shit and just sell you a lie, sell you a dream, make you a cog on a wheel. See, we're free-minded thinkers over here. That's why they throttle my show. And not that many people watch it like they used to. But I just noticed that in the last couple of weeks that my videos, it's like 1 minute they be high, then they be low. They be messing around with the algorithm. But nah, man, it is our fault. 17th, it's our fault because we take a lot of this bullshit. Like, for example, they just sat down here and basically body shamed a man's dick size. Something that a man can't even control what size his dick is. But they still sat down here and shamed him on national TV about it. And then turn around and talk about, oh, we should praise Jennifer Aniston for gaining fucking 40 pounds, bro. Man, yo, to these feminists, yo, this is what I got to say to y'all.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
I really fucking don't. Look what it says right here. So this is a Jennifer Aniston thing. Like, for example, I would appreciate Jennifer Aniston if she was my wife. Brothers, just because a woman ain't how she used to be doesn't mean that she ain't worthy. All I'm saying is that no one wants to start off with a girlfriend like this, per se. If we know that she was much slimmer and smaller and she gave dudes that box, we're going to want, I had to say this, man, but we all know that we're sharing these females, but damn, if I wanted to kind of be serious with a chick, I don't know. If I just seen pictures of her back in the day, she was super slim and sexy, and that's when she was giving all these dudes their poom poom. I'm gonna feel some type of way. I'm gonna feel like, damn, I don't feel like I'm paying full price for a 1996 Toyota Tercel, bro. And no one wants to feel like they overpaid on something. And yes, Jennifer Aniston looked good if she was my wife or she was somebody else's wife for like the last 20 years. Yes, I'll be just fine with her. But guess what? We're not gonna make this the norm. What women want to do is they want to make this the norm. This is a married woman's body. This ain't single hoe's body. This is married woman body, y'all. So ladies, y'all might not like what I'm hearing, y'all, what I'm saying here. But yo, this is a marriage body. This ain't single hoe body. This ain't go to the club and expect the man to pay, make 6 figures body, okay? Get it together, y'all. Get it fucking together. Look, like I said, I'm not saying that she don't look good. I'll get with her. I would. But, you know what I'm saying? That's not how she used to be. It's like, just think about it. If she tried to get with you slim and sexy, But then that's how she look now. You probably fuck, but that's about it. You ain't gonna give her no goddamn relationship. Because women sell their youth. That's why women are supposed to get married young, because the man's supposed to be able to enjoy that box. You know, get 3-4 kids out you. You feel me? And then after that, you provide for her because she was able to be the vessel, and she's the one who's taking care of your kids and doing a good job of being a dutiful wife. She'll be the reaper, you know, she'll be the one to, you know, saying to reap all the benefits. But guess what? The reason why these women want to be out there is because they don't really want to be with you. You know, let's just be real. You know what I'm saying? Most people are settling anyway. Most people are settling anyway.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Look at the comment section. So we hear the women talking, or oh, some simp ass ninjas. Okay. All right, listen to this. It has nothing to do like looking like a 46-year-old mother of 3, because what exactly does a 46-year-old mother of 3 look like? Really, nigga? Really, nigga? What does a 46-year-old mother of 3 look like? It looks like her, bro. But there was something in a Newsweek article that I do want to show y'all real quick. Where's it at? Okay, that's goofy. Oh, okay. I must have stopped sharing it and didn't realize it. Now, what I thought I was at the bottom of the section. Do y'all see this? Look, there's a IG comment. It says, "Call me crazy, but internalized misogyny isn't cute."
Shut up, bitch.
Women would say that, right? But in the same they'll say that, but in the same breath, bruh, in the same breath, they will go and go talk about this ninja's dick is little, bro. Like, you can't make this shit up. Now, Stefan Mason B says right. Then he says peace. Then he says snaps. Yeah, man, shit crazy, bro. Shit crazy. But, you know, we can't let this bullshit slide. You feel me? You know, it's not that Jennifer Aniston don't look good. I mean, I think she looked good enough for who she is and what she been through. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, see, that's the thing. Like, it's kind of like having a car. You bought the car new, and then, you know, the car gets old. It'll still kind of have some sentimental value to it. Like, it's okay, you know everything about that car. You feel me? And it's worth even keeping. But who the fuck wants, you know, that same car after it's already been beat up? And that's essentially the same way with a woman. Ain't nothing different. So Jennifer Aniston looked good as a wife of someone who's probably been married for a while, I suppose. But no, does she look good? Does she look good enough to come out here single? No. I mean, yes. The only thing she's gonna get out here is a whole bunch of D, because guess what? There's some beautiful women who got bodies and faces, and they still ain't getting no relationship. So guess what? Jennifer Love Hewitt better not accept these ninjas or these white guys pumping her up in her damn inbox. You break up with your dude, you will stay forever single. Now it says Eric does a 43-year-old mom and creator of the elder Millennium mom on Instagram. She responded to the comment left on Hollywood Reporter's post that read, "I've never seen a larger group of unhealthy middle-aged women more excited and happy that someone looks like them." Oh boy.
This is a sick Negro.
See? Misery loves company, bruh. Misery loves company. Dust didn't hold back in her now viral reel, which racked up 3,450 likes and over 100,000 views. The patriarchy. Listen to this. The patriarchy is people losing their damn minds because a 46-year-old mother has the audacity to look like a 46-year-old mother of 3. Yo, ladies, I really don't give a fuck what y'all say. Y'all just sat down here and look, here's the thing, y'all. Feel free, y'all. Feel free that y'all don't even have to worry about misogyny anymore. We sat down here and watched a white woman talk about a black man's dick size. Y'all hoes can't say shit to us, bruh. We really don't give a fuck.
Done with. Dude, you've been done.
I'm still here.
For what? Why? Because you just want to be a asshole.
You're right.
Then why the would you be in this competition,
I'm here.
bone face?
Why do you look 50 and you're 24?
What? What did you say? Go yourself, you
Nasty bitch.
That was very appropriate. That was very appropriate at that time. But, yo, y'all, oh my God. Look, here's the thing. Look, y'all bitches, look. Y'all come out here lacking. We talking, we clowning out here, okay? Fuck it. We don't, look, man, we truly don't give a fuck anymore. Y'all can sit here. Y'all sat down here and let a white dude. I'm like, you know, I'm surprised. I'm the only one talking about this. I bet you be typing YouTube. I'm the only ninja talking about how they trying to shame Diddy's body type. Other than homeboy talking about his thing was small, or that's what he was told, or whatever, but that's what he claimed. The bottom line is they sat down on a white woman, came on TV, and talked about a black man's penis size, and no one said anything to her. She ain't get canceled, nothing, bruh. Man, bruh. Yo, you already know, bruh. You already know. This is some, man. Shit crazy, bro. Shit crazy. That is just insane. And then now they want to cry for their little, now they want to cry because Jennifer Aniston represent all the mothers who, you know, they ain't tight no more. So now we got to placate to them. Even though, look, they don't placate to us, but we got to keep on placating to them, Shoot, last time I checked, in life, in the world, you know, you had to give something to get something. You had to give something to get something. And guess what? They don't want to give up shit. Yep. But yeah, we ain't gonna let them shame us or whatever. We think a bitch is fat, we're gonna tell the bitch is fat. If we think that bitch look weird, we're gonna tell the bitch that she look weird. That's how they tell us, you know, what they don't like. We're gonna tell them what we don't like. You know, we don't have to accept anything. Because the next thing they try to do is gonna make y'all accept being with lady boys. That's the next thing that see once you start accepting things, right? Accepting everything, then they're gonna be like, okay, so why don't you just date a man who looks like a woman? See, that's how it starts. It says, okay, like, haha, you think it's funny that a man is in a dress, okay? Why don't we just date a man who in a dress? What if we make that man look like a woman? Will you take her now? Now they're trying to force stuff down your throat. That's why we got to stand on our square, y'all. But yeah, man, we're not gonna let Jennifer Aniston or anybody make us feel some type of way. Oh, matter of fact, let me read what you got to say, because that's actually a good point. Now, listen to this. It says, just argues. Listen to this. And here's what. Look, it says. Listen to this. It says, initially, the Jennifer Love Hewitt body shaming caught my eye, because she was an iconic part of my youth. Party of 5, I Know What You Did Last Summer, and Can't Hardly Wait. Right. Can't Hardly Wait are peak nostalgia for elder millennials. Definitely encapsulates the 90s, bro. Look, to this day, I love that movie. I might even have to play that shit on my way to bed. That was a great movie. Just Can't Wait, y'all. If y'all never seen Just Can't Wait, check it out. It was actually a really good movie. Like, you know, even though y'all might not interview those type of movies, trust me, it's actually good. And it's really actually funny. It was definitely multi-layered. Let's see here. It says, in high school, she was the quintessential girls that guys wanted to date and girls wanted to be. Let's see. And here was the same woman being attacked and criticized. Why? You know what's crazy? anyone who's seen the movie Just Can't Wait, I'm gonna just tell y'all what happens at the end, okay? And Just Can't Wait, just like typical high school movie. Is this end of the summer? It's the end, everybody's going to summer. Because I don't think they graduated. I don't think they graduated. I think they were just going to a party, the last party of the year or some shit like that. But long story short is, no, take that back. They were graduating. I take that back. It was a party that they were having before graduation. But essentially they showed basically what happens to everybody at the end of the movie. And, most of the kids went to college and stuff like that. But like the high school jock, like the quote unquote bad guy in the movie, he ended up being like a loser and stuff like that, and this and that and the other. And they were shaming him about how he lost his job and stuff, right? So ironically now, Jennifer Aniston, if you was to kind of just act like, Just Can't Wait was real life, fast forwarded 20 years later, 30 years later, 20 years later, 20 plus years later, now Jennifer Aniston is like, okay, you're not that cute little hottie anymore. Now you're just a MILF. You're essentially she's fucking Stifler's mom now. Yo, Jennifer Love Hewitt is Stifler's mama.
Emotional damage.
Now, it then says, listen to this. This argues that the standards of sex appeal and beauty are often weaponized against women to maintain a societal power imbalance. Yo, you can't make this shit the fuck up, bro.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
See, they keep on pushing it. You know what? You know why they keep on pushing body positivity? Because guess what? Women are not willing to do what it takes to lose weight. Women are not willing to take to do the status quo. When I say women, I'm talking about women on the masses. Best believe when you go to the white neighborhood, go to Aventura, go to Beverly Hills, go to, go to Thousand Oaks, go to Malibu. Well, not Malibu right now, but go to anywhere around those lines, Pepperdine University and places like that. White women are always jogging. You know why? Because they can't afford to get fat. It's only in the hood and urban cities and lazy people who do not want to lose the weight. That's why they want to change the beauty standards. It don't matter what. If a girl likes a dude who's 6'3" and buff, it don't even matter if I get buff. She still wants to do the 6'3". See, but what they want us to do is it's like the equivalent of us wanting. Look, here's the thing. Here's the thing. If a girl thinks I'm too short for her at 5'10", so be it. You feel me? But why should I have to settle for a chick, her weight if I don't like that? Now he says she pointed to the risk of skinny talk and trad wife content as evidence of content shifting and increasingly narrow standard of female attractiveness. Oh, okay. You mean trad wives content suggesting marriage, chastity, and satisfying your man? See, and if y'all know this, feminism is like most isms. They don't like religion. They don't like religion. They don't like order. Now, she says here we have a woman who was considered beautiful for her voluptuous figure, not being criticized for the natural progression of that same figure, while dad bods are glorified, she noted. Get the fuck out of here, man. Bitch, you was a goddamn fucking lie, bro.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Look, when women start glorifying dudes who ain't got no money, and I start noticing that they actually praising guys who not in good shape, that is the moment I'll believe this bullshit. Until then, bitch, stop lying, bro. Bitches be lying. He says here we have a woman who is considered beautiful for a voluptuous figure. Oh, okay, I already read that part. And like I said, I don't think she's bad looking at all. I just don't. She's just not what she used to be. Like, let's stop denying that. She concluded by drawing a connection to America Ferrera's viral monologue in Barbie. Like we have to always be extraordinary, but somehow we are always doing it wrong.
You don't.
Silence, you furry fool! I've had it with your whining and bumbling.
You mean Barbie? You mean the same movie that they needed men to help create, and they need men stars to try to get people to watch it, and people still didn't watch it? Oh, Barbie. I don't think there's any woman who probably worked in a Barbie factory and make those plastics. Shit. With that being said, always doing it wrong. What are y'all exactly doing right? What exactly are y'all doing right? I ain't saying that women don't do a good job in certain aspects and certain facets of life. I'm not saying that. But they're making it seem as if, like we're always criticizing them. Yo, beat this. There's nothing more critical to a human than being criticized by a woman. Come on now.
He ain't lying.
Now, of course, okay, we're an hour and 11 minutes in. It says others echoed her sentiment to support Hewitt. Many commentators point out a comparison to Hewitt's body in her late teens and early 20s. Failed to take into consideration that she has since had 3 children, something other women related to. Okay. Here's the thing what women can forget. It doesn't matter whether a woman agrees with it or not. It is men who have to date you, fuck you, and pay you, right? And make sure that you're taken care of. So it doesn't matter what a fucking female is. Oh, well, female said this is the body, this is how it look. Well, guess what? Unfortunately, fish do not look. The fish's thoughts do not dictate the fish market. But you don't hear me though. So then it says, look, there's more to it. This woman is my age. Her body type is similar to mine. I love everything about her red carpet look. I don't understand why the world is perfectly comfortable to call a woman obese who has this type of body. Let's teach the next generation that men's obsession with prepubescent girl bodies is not normal. Ever, 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 said casting director Katie Griffin. Do you just see that she body shamed women who are slim? Because let's be real. There are some chicks that I do know, and some of these chicks are in their 40s. And guess what? They just don't have much body fat. They don't have much body fat. Like sometimes some of these women are blessed with, with a good high metabolism, and they don't ever get big. They stay small chicks until forever, right? So basically what she was saying was every woman who is not voluptuous, who doesn't have big ass breasts, who doesn't have a big ass booty, who doesn't have obviously notable like lady lumps, is shaped or is basically a prepubescent girl's body. Do y'all see what I'm saying? Am I wrong? Somebody tell me I'm wrong. Talk about let's teach the generations and men's obsession with prepubescent girl bodies. Bitch, what you fucking mean? Don't all women come in different shapes and sizes? These chicks, these chicks are motherfucking sick, bro. It's sick, bro. Sick. And I must say, this is why I'm not Democrat. This is why I'm no longer Democrat. Because people like this, you can't make sense out of. See, what they don't realize is that they're literally body shaming. See, here's the thing. They don't mind. Here's the thing. It's kind of like Monique. Remember Monique used to talk shit about skinny chicks? She used to always say shit about skinny chicks on her TV show. Somebody called her out for that. Someone was like, okay, you don't want men to body shame you for being overweight or being big, but then you're body shaming smaller people. So it's okay to body shame, a regular person, but, it's okay to body shame a regular person in a benefit for the fat girls to still be loved equal. Because think about it. if women see his thing, big girls think that just because they're big, they should get the same type of guy that a chick who's in shape gets, right? But my question is to you: if that's the case, what about the other fine, beautiful woman? Shouldn't they get the man first? Oh, they only see it one way, but it's the other way. Now it says, however, he said, however, others argue that women do not need to be mothers to demand respect for their bodies. Oh my God, her body is great, and y'all can read this article on your own. I'm done. I'm done with this shit. I'm done with this shit. I just want to see what Jennifer Love Hewitt had to say. Let's see here. You know what? Just gonna leave that because at this point, y'all women are not to be satisfied. Y'all are not to be satisfied, bro. Not.
This is a sick Negro.
All right, y'all. We got a little bit of time. I think I'm about to spend another 15 minutes with y'all. Then I'm about to check out, man. Your boy had a long day, 10, 11-hour shift. But I do got some stuff in my trick bag that I do want to show y'all. Maybe I'll drink more of this Red Bull if I feel a little bit better. Oh, for all the ninjas who say they don't pay for box, check this out.
Carl,
Yes.
what's the most expensive thing you ever ate?
You can't be serious right now.
Yes, what is it?
You the most expensive thing I ever ate. I mean, 25 years, 23 years married, 6 kids. I don't got no money. I gained weight, stress, headaches. It's a complete failure.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough.
If I'd have known this, I'd have been a vegan.
That's enough.
If only man were brutally that honest. If only man were brutally that honest. What did she have to say? Oh, she cutting out. Check this out.
20 million tax, but a couple of men.
Being tired of being overweight.
And we need some motherfucking answers, okay? Questions. And we need some motherfucking answers, okay? Because, you know, before I start to assume, sometimes we need to be educated. So I'm just going to walk into it asking for education at this point. I just don't know. I don't know what to say. But why is it? I mean, I congratulate some of you guys. You lose an immense amount of weight. I mean, kudos. But I'm just trying to figure out why y'all still got weight in your motherfucking head. I'm just trying to figure out, like, you know, your body is small like a motherfucker, but head is oversized like a bitch. I just don't understand, like, unbig your motherfucking head. I mean, when you unbigging your back, okay? You unbigging your motherfucking back, unbig your motherfucking head. Is there any Beetlejuice potion? And I know I'm taking it way back, but where's the Beetlejuice botanical potion that we can sprinkle on top of some of you motherfuckers? Matter of fact, let me cut a clip right here.
Whoa, hey, what are you doing? Hey, stop it. Hey, you're messing up here. Come on. Whoa, whoa.
That motherfucker right there. Where is that shit? Okay? so that we can make sure that y'all are well proportioned when you out here losing this motherfucker way. I just don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? Big scrappy do head motherfuckers. I mean,
We're dealing with Scrappy Doo now.
Emotional damage.
Man, she cussed like a damn sailor, but yo, she ain't tell no lie though. She didn't tell no lie though.
Emotional damage.
No lie, no cap at all. What else I got for y'all boys? Let's see here. Where's it at? Oh, rate his Riz.
You what part of Africa?
My father's from Senegal.
For real?
Yeah, where part are you from?
Senegal.
Yeah, what's your name?
Amadou.
Amadou?
Yeah.
You look like you were scared to say your name.
Oh, don't skip too much.
I'm Aisha.
That's because you're pretty. That's why I get nervous around pretty girls.
Curry.
Gonna follow back though?
Yo, what? Dude, you gonna follow back? Yo, I thought he got the number, but then I looked. This nigga just got the Instagram, bro. The Instagram?
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Emotional damage.
I hate to say this, y'all. I'm not saying that I never smashed no chick off an IG, but not off of public. I don't think there's been anyone who I got their number or got their IG and smashed them in public. I done got with chicks on IG and then I'm smashing in person, but I don't think I ever met anyone and they had to only give me my IG. Or I got some. Let me take that back. I'm not gonna say I never took down an IG. I don't think I've ever got some off an IG like that in that context. Crazy. Oh, you know, this came on my timeline, so I just had to show this. Check this out, y'all.
Look at him to make sure he dressed right and all that. Because I gotta look at him to make sure he dressed right and all that. To make sure he's appropriate. Make sure he look good going away from here. Yeah. So I don't even know how that's gonna make me feel. The deaf do us part. And death did us part. You tried to kill me and look what happened to you. My God.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Emotional damage.
Oh. Who are these niggas?
I cried laughing when I read
You know what I'm saying? like, we need to stay away from these niggas.
Yo, don't be surprised if she don't end up getting locked up in jail in a couple months. Because guess what? How did he try to off you and then get offed? But it sounds like you offed him and planted. And this is a speculation. This is my theory. This is all entertainment, but this is my theory. I'm just saying a theory here, y'all. She was the one who took him out and injured herself in the process. That's what really happened.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Hey, y'all, don't be surprised if we don't hear later on that, oh, she gets arrested before suspicion or something like that. And how she's talking all greasy and stuff, too. She's talking way too greasy. She's talking like somebody who's just trying to put violence or someone else's death on someone else, bro. That's crazy.
Nasty bitch.
Fucking insane, bro. But yep, she chose that type of dude. She did choose that type of dude. Let's see here. Now, I thought this was interesting. So it says she's only reading Rainbow when her man isn't around. Well, you know what it sounds like? Sounds like that bitch needs to get the fuck out. Out.
This is a sick Negro.
Out of there. Yeah. I have to be honest with you. I really don't like to deal with bi chicks like that. I mean, I do. It's fun in bedroom fun, but as far as that whole dynamic, it's really goofy. And it's just, I had to say this. Messing with females is almost a segue for them to mess with other dudes. I don't know if y'all agree with that, but guess what? I'm not saying that all chicks who have threesomes or stuff like that or mess with girls are into that or, you know, want other dudes, but guess what? They usually do. You know, we here in the righteous feels real. We don't lie over here. We be honest with ourselves and each other, right? So I salute y'all, boys. Oh, my bad. Okay, what else I got in the trick bag? Oh, okay, I know. Let's see here. Oh. I don't know what happened here, but we got to play it.
Steps away from what? It's nobody heavy.
Come smell our room.
Y'all don't think this is a weird request? Y'all going to bar school. I'm gonna switch the narrative. About these white girls are trying to lure me into the
We need
room.
a third opinion on how our room smells.
No, I can't
You
get
went
it.
in our room freshman year twice. So.
I'm too black. You know?
No, he's lying.
My black
he
card.
came to all of our dorm parties. He's lying.
Sheesh. He wasn't trying to smash. Hey. I guess it is what it is. I don't know.
I'd buy that for $1.
Shit. One more time.
Emotional damage.
Man, we're definitely gonna have to cover this. We're definitely gonna have to cover this. That situation. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to cover this. Maybe that'll be the topic for tomorrow, y'all. This Dr. Hull Snow Bunnies never shit. We better put that shit to the end, Dr. Umar. You heard me? Because we're gonna talk about your ass getting another situation where some chick was talking about how you use her body, even though you're supposed to be this big Pan-African guy, right? You ain't wifing these hoes. You ain't making these women no honest men. And we better call it out for what it is, bro. You dig?
This is a sick Negro.
Yo, we are at the hour and 30-minute mark, yo. And I did tell you I was going to give y'all about an hour and a half of, vibes. But, yo, please, if you are feeling this channel, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you're feeling this shit. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good night. Y'all stay safe. I will see y'all tomorrow night. So, bless up. Have a good night. Bless, praises to the Most High. Have a blessed night. Gone.